Hey Fae folk, welcome back to another Dolls I Do Want video. If you are unfamiliar with this video concept, it's the inverse of the Dolls I Don't Want videos. So in those videos I talk about recent releases or upcoming releases that I don't plan on buying, but now I get to gush about all the upcoming releases or like the recent releases that I am super excited for and that I do plan on buying. My cat is joining us again today. Hi sweetie. She just woke up from a nap, so like she's gonna be extra affectionate and extra cute, isn't that right? But we have a couple of brands to discuss and lots of dolls that I am very excited to be able to talk about. Like some of these I have genuinely been laying awake at night being like, wow, I cannot wait for these to come out. That's how hype I am. So this is going to be a nice, fun video. As per usual, these are just my opinions. Obviously, they're going to be quite positive. If you hate these dolls, though, you're perfectly allowed to feel that way, and you're also perfectly allowed to express that in the comments down below. I just ask that you do so politely. Without further ado, I can't wait any longer. I've already been waiting long enough to film this video, even though I did like just recently film one of these. We just got a lot of doll news, okay? And I've been ready to rant and rave about it. So let's jump into it. So first up, we do have some Rainbow High news. It also is literally two brands. Like, I don't know why I thought there were more than that. Anyway, though, we have some Rainbow High news to discuss. Baby, you have to be careful with the microphone. I know you want to rub on it, but it might bother the people. She's like, I don't care. Look at my butt. But first of all, in my last like dolls I do/don't want pairing of videos, I talked about some of the new like sparkle slime, something like that. I don't know. It's kind of like the sparkle and shine, but like instead of new characters, it's already existing characters. There are 4 dolls that are releasing in that series. We got 3 of those images early, so those 3 I've already talked about, the Skylar, Violet, and Iris, but I have not yet talked about the Bella. I do really like her. Okay, now this I think might be controversial because I feel like I've been seeing a lot of people loving the dress and being like, "Oh my gosh, it's so Sabrina Carpenter." Like I see it. I fully do. I understand what you're saying. I think I would really like this dress if it didn't have this extra like rosette on the side. That really bothers me. I like the base dress. And yeah, I know I'm being picky, okay? I can't help it. This is my brain that I have to live with, unfortunately. Like I like the base dress. I just don't like that extra little rosette. I feel like it's not necessary. So I do want to get her. Obviously, she's in the video. I feel like when I get her, I might see if I can like take that off, like if I can cut that piece out without damaging the rest of the dress, because in that case, I would want to keep her in this outfit. However, even if that's not the case and I can't keep her in this outfit, I do want this doll regardless because I think this is just such a stunning base doll. Like, even the shoes, like they're fine to me. I don't feel like super strong about them. The earrings are very cute. Mostly it's the base doll though. Like, her face is pretty and the hair is so gorgeous. For this lineup, all of the dolls do have like, instead of just their signature color, they have extra colors in their hair. And I feel like Bella looks so just obscenely beautiful with this pastel rainbow addition to her typical pink hair. Like, it is ethereal in the best way. Like, ignoring the dress, which again, I'm not shitting on the fact that it like looks like a Sabrina Carpenter reference. I just think it's funny that that's like everyone's reaction. Ignoring that, because that's obviously very much more like pop star, the base doll is giving like rainbow goddess. Like, she's so pretty. I'm not certain on the buns. I feel like I'd have to see those in person, but regardless, even if I restyle her hair, like the hair blend is just so, it's so pretty for absolutely no reason. So like, I quite literally want this doll for that alone. I probably will be waiting for a sale just because I'm not 100% certain about the outfit situation. But like, I gotta have this. Then we are also getting a second wave of the like sparkle and shine proper dolls. This time though, instead of having like glitter in like the liquid in their legs, they have little lava lamp legs, and I still think it's so fun. Okay, I know everyone hates it because it's like, what if it breaks and causes a mess? And like, also that means that we're losing articulation. I get it. I also would rather have articulated legs. However, if we're not going to get that, this is a like alternative, I guess you might say, that I'm perfectly happy with. I just feel like, listen, it's just something that's fun that I can shake and it's going to look pretty and it's going to satisfy me. But I have 2 that I definitely want. This first one I think is named Misty. I have not gotten a hold on the names yet. My bad. But she is so gorgeous. Just everything about her is so, so pretty. I love the hair, the way that they've like blended the braids with the like straighter hair. It looks so good. Her like striking metallic, like tealish lipstick, it's so pretty and so fun, and I love when dolls have, like, interesting makeup choices, so, like, a really bold lip like that. She is just so, so gorge. I even like the fashions, which, like, I feel as though Rainbow High lately, I've been like, "Oh, yeah, I like the doll, but I'm not sure about the fashions." Like, I was gonna say or vice versa, but I think it's been 99% that. But I genuinely do like her clothes too. I'm not sure about the, like, more greenish element on her sleeves. I feel like that might be something that I just snip off. But every other aspect is really cute. I love this like double layered pleated skirt, especially. It's just so, so gorgeous. Her shoes look fun. I especially like how with the like sort of semi-transparent platform on the shoes, I feel like they're gonna blend in with her little lava lamp legs and it's just gonna look so good. I love her. I love her so much. However, I do love the next one more, and everyone on Instagram at least has been raving about this doll, and I obviously understand why. So this one is Whitney, and she's so so good. I think it's really funny that like I feel as though from the beginning of Rainbow High, people have really enjoyed when they do characters that are a little bit more natural toned, whether that's like, oh, this doll actually has brown eyes instead of like purple blue eyes, or we have like more brown hair mixed in, or like blonde, or like the strawberry blonde with Victoria. People really like that. So I guess maybe that is like a component of why people really like this one, and I'm also people. I just feel like she looks so, so, so pretty. I love the blue that they chose for her eyes. It's very icy. Her lips too are like a very cool tone, and I really, really like that. Like it, I don't know. I feel like it's unpopular in actual makeup. I feel like a lot more things are very like warm toned, but I really appreciate the cool tone. It's like a little bit not on her, just to clarify. But like cool toned browns in makeup, I feel can give like a little bit of a corpse vibe, but like in a really pretty way. I don't know how to say that without sounding crazy, but if you get it, you get it. So I really, really like the makeup that they chose for her. She also does have like a sort of like futuristic vibe about her fashions. I am also obsessed with her shoes, but like her clothes in general just look absolutely fabulous. And I think one of her accessories, if I'm not mistaken, my hand is covered in fur, girly pop. Every time I brush you, it just does nothing. But not speaking of hair at all, I think one of her accessories is a hairless cat. Like I'm 99% certain that is a hairless cat. Sold. Like as if the doll didn't sell me enough. Obviously, I want the doll itself, but that little hairless cat, give it to me. Give it to me now. I love it. I love hairless cats. I have never owned one. I would like to get to experience that at some point. Not that my beautiful baby Reese is not good enough with all of her fur flying everywhere, but I just genuinely think that they are so 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 cute, and like I am someone who's lucky enough to not be in a position where I have to have like a full-time normal style job, so I feel like I could give a hairless cat the extra hair or extra hair. Oh my god. The extra care that they do tend to require. So yeah, I would like to have one someday, but for now, I will content myself with having Whitney's. It's just so cute. I love her. I love her accessories. I'm very excited. And then lastly, for Rainbow High, we are getting a third color and create line. This one has like an airbrush gimmick to it. I don't care about that literally at all. I just need this doll, okay? Every other color and create doll that has been released in all three lines has either been one that I'm just completely uninterested in or I only like pieces of. I love literally everything that this doll comes with, minus the gimmick stuff, but like I feel like that's not what we're talking about here. But as far as like the base doll and all of her clothing, I genuinely love all of it, which is a novel experience that I'm very excited to be having. First of all, the base doll is just absolutely phenomenal. Like those curls, shut up. Shut up. They're so pretty. They're so good. I love them. I have said before on here, I really, really like both for myself and also on dolls, the like super high cropped hoodie. So it's just a hood and sleeves. So we've got one of those. I can't tell from this picture if it's like a tank top or a t-shirt underneath it. But either way, it's a perfectly acceptable piece. Like it's just going to be a white basic shirt. You kind of can't go wrong with that. The shoes, yes, I'm skipping the pants for now because I need to gush about those. Bye, baby. I'm sorry. The shoes, I feel like I've seen some people disliking. I think they're kind of fine. I appreciate that they're like a weird shape for a heel because it's like they still are just a white heel. But I think it's fun that they've got like a little something funky going on there. But the pants are so good. I feel like it's, rare to get dolls with pants. I don't know. I think it's probably like a combo of like, oh, dolls are stereotypically for girls, girls' skirts, that situation. Also for kids, it's probably easier to get skirts on than pants sometimes, depending on the age range that we're going about. And also pants do take more fabric than like a mini skirt. So they like do have like a little bit more like of a budget constraint in that way. So I feel like we just in general don't get as many pants for dolls, and especially pants this baggy and big and wide legged. Like, I can't even think of like another playline doll off the top of my head. That doesn't mean there aren't any. That just means that my brain is not pulling one for me. But I can't even think of another doll playline level that has pants like this, and I love them. I just feel like the fit is so fun, like the bagginess is so cool. I need this doll post haste. Like, I'm so hyped for her. And I never thought that I would feel this way about a color and create doll. Because if you saw the dolls I don't want video that I just posted, the other two that are coming out with her, like, they don't make me feel anything. There are things about them that I like, but they don't make me feel anything. But this girl, I love her. I love her and I need her immediately. But that does conclude the Rainbow High portion of today's video, which means that we are moving on to Bratz. And there is only one release to talk about, but I promise you I will be talking about it long enough for you to be like, damn, this feels like they're talking about 7 releases. So we are getting like not reproductions of the Fashion Pixies, but like the Fashion Pixies. I think they're using the term reimagined for this. Hi, sweetie. Are you also excited? I know you have good taste just like me, right? But this whole line, I'm like shaking. I'm so excited about these dolls. These are the ones that I was referencing that have literally kept me up at night. I want every single one of these. Okay. Genuinely, I want every single one. When I first saw this image that you're seeing of like all of them on Instagram, I will be showing individual images. Don't fret. But when I first saw this, I think I was trying to like convince myself that I didn't love all of them. Or maybe it just like took me a second to really look at them. But now I need every single one of these dolls. My bank account is going to be hurting. They're so pretty. So these are in no particular order. These are just like the order that I save these images in. Looking at them individually, some of these are inbox pictures, some of them aren't. It just depends on what stock photos I could find for each doll. But you can see enough in the inbox ones that I feel like it's fine to use those. So this first one is Chloe, and I feel like everyone like doesn't like her or she's their least favorite. She is probably my second favorite. I will go back and re-rank them at the end, and I'll also tell you what I think my original thoughts were, but like now that I've had time to sit, they have definitely changed. I love this Chloe. She is so stunning. It does help that orange is my favorite color, yellow is a close second. So the yellow wings, stop. They're so pretty. They're so good. I love them so much. Her makeup is also so fab. I have seen a lot of people critique the lips, and like that's fine. Everyone has different aesthetic like opinions. It's not a big deal, but I love the lips. I do love me a good like pale concealer style lip. I am just kind of vibing with that. And I think it looks really good for her. Her shirt is so pretty and flowy, and I really like the like flower and the little ribbons on the one leg of her jeans because I just think it adds a little something to the pants. She's so pretty. Like, I feel crazy. I could cry about this. I'm not going to because I have to go to dinner with my family soon. So, like, this makeup has to stay. But I genuinely could cry. Like, I love this Chloe so much. I will be buying her immediately as soon as I can. Like, I'm probably going to have to do like 2 rounds of purchases with these dolls because that's a lot to buy all at once. She is going to be in round 1. I love her. Then we have Yasmin, and it took me a minute to come around to Yasmin, but now that I have, I mean, I love all of these, but she's so good. I think her top is really fun. The top I never had a problem with. First off, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Can we talk about those earrings? Those are so cool. I love that. But yeah, the top I think is really impressive with all of these different like layers of this sheer thin fabric in different colors so that it ends up looking like this 3D flower on her chest. I just think that is so fun, and it does feel very Yasmin to me. The pants are what threw me off. I think it's just because they do feel a little bit more on like the Y2K side of things, which I mean, it makes sense. This is reimagining a line from the 2000s or like I think it was the 2000s when Fashion Pixies originally came out, or like the early 2010s. You know what I'm saying? I think it just took me a second, but the more I sit with them, the more I really, really like them. I like this slightly like shimmery, almost metallic material they've chosen for the main body of the pant. And the way they like flare out at the knees, I don't know. There's just something about it that feels very correct and very aesthetically pleasing. And I really, oh, it's so funny to me because genuinely the pants were like, oh yeah, I think I might not get this doll because the pants. And now I'm looking at this and I'm like, the pants are the number one reason I want this Yasmin. Not to disregard her insane face. She's beautiful. But the pants are like the number one thing I'm excited about now. And it's just funny how like first impressions can change so rapidly for me. I don't know, but I really do adore her. But we've got what, three more dolls to talk about? I've gotta rein it in a little. So next up is Sasha, who originally was my least favorite, and I'm like, what were you thinking? She is so good. Her bag is my favorite piece of hers. That is such a gorgeous, delicious fairy bag. Like she's so good. I love the huge, huge earrings for her. As with all of the others, I think the makeup is incredible. Lately, just in general, Bratz has been killing the like makeup game to me, especially with like the recent Scorchin release that I did a review on. Like all of those faces are so immaculate, and I feel like these are too. They're very interesting, very like fantastical. It is the Fashion Pixies line, so that makes sense. But she's just so pretty. Her top is really cool. I like the different like colors. It's almost like a little mini rainbow that we've got going on there. And then she's got these bright like purple pants, and I just think they're so pretty. I like how there's a split in the like flare out there so you can still like see her shoes peeking through, and it's also kind of like a skirt built into the pants, which for some reason is like more aesthetically acceptable to me than wearing a skirt over pants, which I don't typically enjoy. But she just looks so good. Maybe it's just because it's Sasha and she can pull it off. I've got like cat hair all over my face now, so I'm sorry if I'm like itching, but I don't know if I've said this. I actually am like super allergic to cats, despite having two of them and letting them just run amok in my house. So like I'm a tinge itchy now, but she's worth it for sure. Anyway, though, yeah, gorgeous. I don't know why at first I was like maybe I don't need her because I do need her. Then when we come to my number one, my queen. Oh my god, I have to be able to get the words out. When you get so excited on camera, you actually can't talk. Like my voice is shaking. This is embarrassing. I love her so much though. She has been given like a very bright green eye, I feel like in this one. Like that's not the norm, but it is so striking with those red eyelashes. She has the red lip again. I recently said this. I don't care. I think Jade always looks good in a red lip. So like is it boring? Sure, but does it always look good? In my opinion, yes. So like I'm not complaining about it. The red, green, pink color palette in general, I think is so just well done and so well balanced and well executed. The bell sleeves and the sheer material, I'm gonna lose my I love fancy sleeves. I love super fun sleeves. That's one of my favorite elements of design with dolls and with fashion in general. I just love an exciting sleeve, and this is definitely an exciting sleeve, and I clearly can't contain myself about it. Her like shorts have sort of a bloomer quality to them. Like they are just a little bit poofy, a little bit ruffly there. So it's like giving me fashion bloomers, and I really really love it. And I do think that concentration of green is like really nice because you get it with her eyes and then you kind of don't have it on the shirt and then you have it for the pants, so it feels nice and balanced and beautiful. And then the pink belt, the bag, the shoe, like I'm dead ass gonna cry on camera about this doll. I just love her so much. So she's another one that is definitely like a round one purchase. The plan in my head, assuming these like end up being available all roughly at the same time, is buy Jade, buy Chloe, do one review for them, and then buy the other three, and then do a review for them a little bit later. So to get to the last one, this is Lena, and she is really, really cool. Weirdly enough, she is, I think, my least favorite, which like first of all, she wasn't at first. Again, my mind has definitely changed if you saw my original ranking on Instagram. But also, it's just kind of odd looking at me. I think you would think that Lena would be my favorite. But I definitely, not always, but I can have very different aesthetics between what I like to put myself in and what I like on my dolls. I think my thing with Lena is that I would like her a lot more if she had more accessories. I feel like she just needs like a necklace and some bracelets or something, which I can definitely give her. So like she's my least favorite, but that does not mean I think she's ugly. I think she needs a little bit of extra accessorizing and then she's going to be flawless. Love the red and black hair, love the like dramatic, like kind of darker lip, the purple with her eyes is really really pretty. I also think the earrings are a little bit odd to me, like the gold color that they chose. I don't know, I would've gone for silver. I'm always, like, a black and silver kind of person, so that might just be my own bias, but I love the shape of the earrings. I think those are so, like, fun and funky because like, they're full, like, double wings, like, it looks like a little insect is just chilling out on her ear. I also really like the gradient with her wings, like, the red to the purple. I think that's very, very pretty. We have the all black outfit, and I do love all the pieces. Again, I just really think she needs some more accessorizing to, like, not feel so empty in the neck and in the arms for me personally. But I think the shape of, like, her sort of bustier style top is really, really fun. The super intense, like, layered flares of her pants are fabulous. So, like, I'm saying she's my least favorite, but that is not a slight against her. I still think she's an insanely gorgeous doll, and she will still at some point be coming home to be part of my shelves. But okay, to go back to the like original lineup of all of them, my original ranking, top to bottom, like favorite to least favorite, was Jade, Chloe, Lena, Yasmin, Sasha, I believe. The story's gone, so I can't check. Now it would be Jade, Chloe, Yasmin, Sasha, Lena. So like my top two haven't changed, but I have grown to really like Yasmin and Sasha a lot more in this lineup. But again, I want all of them. They're all included in this video. Thank you guys for letting me rant about this. Like, these dolls have been living rent free in my head. They frankly cannot release soon enough. Like, the fashion pixies are all I think about now, apparently. So, very, very excited for those to come out. And the Rainbow High ones. Like, not that those also aren't exciting. I'm just feeling some type of way about the Pixies. But those are all the dolls that I wanted to feature in today's Dolls I Do Want video. As per usual, a little bit shorter, I think, than the dolls I don't want, just because, again, I'm an extremely picky human being, and there are more things that I tend to not like than things that I feel like I need to spend my money on, which is usually good for my wallet. But we still covered a lot today. Okay, there was still a lot of positivity here, so I'm in a great mood. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, those are all of my opinions. Of course, I do want to hear yours in the comments down below, especially on the fashion pixies, just because I want to talk about them more. I'm probably going to rant about that at dinner, and then my brother and my mom are going to be like, okay, yeah, sure, that's great. But anyway, though, yeah, definitely let me know what your thoughts are on all the dolls we discussed today and which ones you're most excited for. But I'm gonna stop. I literally have to. I have to get ready for dinner. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, your night, or whatever it might be, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.